Hello everyone, welcome to the video log. My name is Ishit Mehta, and in this video I'm going to talk about newly launched Odoo version 17. It's an ERP suite, rather I would say it's an all-in-one business platform. Odoo basically stands for on-demand open object, which can help to transform all your business operations like sales, purchase, inventory, manufacturing, HR, payroll, service, accounting. And in today's video, I'm going to show a practical example of Odoo version 17 that how it can help your business. And to show this example, I have basically configured or prepared a demonstration for a small company of an bicycle manufacturing. So with this example, I'm going to show that how an organization can seamlessly manage all their business processes inside Odoo. You can always go to odoo.com and try it yourself. I have currently activated few apps for the demonstration purpose to show you that how you can use Odoo for your business. And let's move to the demo. So as soon as you log in, you can basically land to this kind of a screen. And there are few apps that I have installed. You can always go to apps and install more apps, whichever you like. Uh, I'm going to show you few apps that for this demonstration purpose, I'm going to keep it little simpler for your kickstart on Odoo. So basically, I've installed apps like Discuss, which is an internal chatting application for your organization. So you can do direct messages, you can do group messages inside the Discuss app. Then I have set up Calendar app, which can help you set up meetings. It can also get integrated with your Outlook calendar or your Google calendars. So you can always know and get internally synced with your team members. Then I have set up Contacts app. Basically, it's a contact directory where you can store all your vendor information, your customer information, your lead details, things like that. Then I have set up an CRM app, which is basically where you can manage all your leads, opportunities. You can win them, you can lose them. All those customer relationship management can happen inside the CRM app. Then I have set up a sales app, which basically helps you with quote preparation, confirmation of your quote, converting a quote to order. Things like that can happen inside the sales module. Then I have set up an accounting app, which can basically be a full suite of accounting. You can know P&L, balance sheet, your tax reporting. Odoo, by the way, supports 120 plus countries uh, localization. So your uh, tax reports or your taxes configuration can be set up inside Odoo based on your country's localization. Then I have set up a purchase application. Purchase basically helps you with your request for quotations, purchase order creation, receiving the products, things like that. Then I have set up inventory application, which basically helps you manage your stock and your stock reporting, stock aging, things like that. Then I have set up the manufacturing application, which can help you manage your manufacturing operations, creating manufacturing orders, making planning the manufacturing in advance. Things like that can happen inside the manufacturing application. Then I have set up the shop floor app, which basically you can put a tablet or a screen on your manufacturing floor, and you can track real time that what's the progress on your manufacturing of the material. Then I have set up an employee app, which basically acts as an employee directory where you can store all your information about the employees. So as I already told that I'm gonna show an example of an cycle manufacturing company. So in order to do that, I am gonna quickly show you the master data setup. So I have prepared a master data where I have a cycle model M. I have kept it relatively simpler. That a cycle model M is something that we manufacture, and a bill of material is prepared for it, where I have also considered a phantom bomb example where to manufacture cycle model M, you need bicycle seat, bicycle bodies, bicycle wheels, bicycle handle, and eventually bicycle handle will require brakes and a bell to it. So I'm going to quickly run a flow where currently I have set up it in a way where you can manufacture the cycle and you can procure the material. And if you can see, currently I have 7 bicycle model lamp on my stock, and 3 handles on stock, and 2 bicycle seats on stock, 9 bicycle wheels on stock. And I'm going to quickly place and sales order, and then we'll see that how Odoo can basically help uh, with your business operations. So to prepare a quote, I'm gonna quickly navigate to the sales application, and I'm gonna prepare a new quote. I'm gonna say customer 3, for whom I'm preparing the quote. So I can put the customer details. I can go to the master and also add a customer detail, or I can instantly add customer details from the sales order form. And then I'm going to select my cycle M, and this customer is basically looking for 25 quantities of bicycle. And I have set up the price right now, but you can do a lot more detailing on the prices and configure it your way. This is one way of configuration that I have done with the system. There are multiple ways to configure Odoo. So this is one of the customer that who is looking for the bicycle, and then I'm gonna prepare another quote for customer 4 who is also looking for bicycle. So I can basically prepare a quote, add my cycle details, and who is also looking for 20 bicycles. And inside from the system itself, you can send the quotes over the email. You just need to send it over the email. I haven't added the email for now on the demonstration purpose, but you can decide what template should go inside the email. A PDF code can be attached to the email so they can know the code. You can also send the preview of the code, so a link can be sent to your customer and they can know, and they can, once they confirm, they can talk to you. And then once they confirm, basically they can sign the code and accept the code. Things like that can also happen with the Odoo. So for now, let's say for both the quotes, my customer is happy with the price and they wanted to go ahead. So in order to do that, I'm just gonna confirm the quote. So I'm gonna confirm the quote. And before that, I'll just quickly show it to you that whenever I selected the bicycle, it showed me this red symbol, which basically shows that I do not have enough stock to sell, and system is gonna act accordingly, that how it's gonna inform the manufacturing department or inventory department or procurement department that we need to do few actions in order to fulfill the order. So as I showed initially that I had 7 bicycles on stock, and then there is a forecasting screen which basically helps you evaluate that how many is more required, and system can take the decision accordingly. So as I said that this is just one way of configuring the system. So in total, let's say I've confirmed both the orders. Then if I go to my product, basically I can see on the product that I basically need total 25 plus 13 quantities of uh, basically cycles. So total of 45 cycles that I will require to submit, and 7 on hand I have, and then 38 needs to be manufactured. So this decision can be, this can help, like it can accumulate the orders, and it can help you decide that what needs to be manufactured and how much you have in stock. As soon as I confirmed the sales order, I just quickly wanted to show you that there's a small delivery icon that got pop up, which is basically an advance shipping notice. So it basically gave a notification to my inventory team that we have to dispatch 25 quantities of cycle to this customer basically, and they can be prepared in advance that okay, we need to plan the delivery, right? So both the quotations or in both the orders, the advance shipping notice has went. And then after accumulating the orders for the day, what system will do is it will run the scheduler and will check that whatever is required actions needs to be done. So in order to see that, if you can see here that a manufacturing order basically got created for cycle model M, that I'll require total 38 quantities of cycle because I do not have it on stock. and 7 I already had it on stock, so it will automatically calculate that whatever is the missing quantity, based on which the manufacturing order can be generated. So no, as soon as I confirmed the sales order, a notification also went to a manufacturing department that okay, based on so and so order, we need to produce 38 cycles. Now here you can see that I do not have enough raw material also. So I had few raw material, like few seats and few handles on the stock, but not all of it was there. So based on that, system also automatically evaluated, and it created a notification for the purchase department. And you can see I am moving towards the purchase department, and it created few requests for quotations to manufacture the cycle. So based on the requirement, whatever the missing quantity was there, it showed that 36 bicycle seats needs to be purchased. So if I quickly go to a forecasting icon here, I can quickly see that okay, I need to procure 36 out of it, and two quantities of seats I already had it in stock. So total 38 was required, and then two of it I already had on stock, and then 36 is something that I need to procure. So this kind of automation, along with the lead times, it can happen inside the system. So what I'm gonna do is that as a procurement manager, I'm gonna print the RFQ or send the request for quotation to my preferred vendor, and then basically they're gonna send me the revised quote. If required, then I can update the quote or the prices. Else, I can just confirm and convert a request for quotation to purchase order. Basically, you can see here that a document gets transformed from one state to another state. So and then based on the bill of material and the requirement, it basically showed that okay, total 38 of bicycle uh, body is required, which I purchase generally from bicycle body vendor. So based on one finished good, it basically created four different purchase orders for my preferred vendors, that for whom I am from whom I regularly purchase. So let's consider that all of it is something that is a fixed price with my vendor. I'm going to confirm and convert the RFQs to purchase order. Here also, as soon as I confirm the RFQ, advance shipping notice goes to my inventory team that on so and so expected date, the material is going to arrive. Right, so they can be planned, they can prepare themselves, they can plan it accordingly, they can move these, like if they do not have enough storage, they can plan the storage thing. So I'm going to quickly confirm all the orders, and then I'm going to quickly show you that how the inventory department can work. Basically here, there's one way of doing it, like someone who has the purchase action access and the inventory access can also do receive the products. This is a small shortcut to receive the product. I'm gonna just receive it from here. I can print the labels, I can do the barcoding, all of that can happen. I can also print the operation slip. So advanced slip can basically go to the inventory team that okay, brakes and bells, these are the quantities. It's gonna come to this warehouse and this vendor from this vendor address or vendor details. So I'm gonna validate. As soon as I validate it, basically increase the stock in the system. So this is one way of doing it. But if someone who has the inventory access can quickly see that okay, there are three receipts to process, and these all materials are gonna come from these so and so purchase orders. And then I can just quickly go and confirm that okay, I have received the material inside the stock. So now now this basically increases the stock of the material. You can see the stock of the material has increased, and a manufacturing team can basically have a notification that okay, you have the components available. Now I have created a phantom bomb example. So to manufacture cycle model M, I first need to manufacture bicycle handles. So you can see here the component status shows that it is available. So first I need to manufacture cycle handle. uh, Before that I cannot manufacture the cycle model lamp. So here you can see that on my components availability it shows that okay, bicycle seat, body, wheels, all of that is available, and we can start doing it, but we do not have cycle handles. So first I am going to manufacture cycle handles, and here you can see the brakes and belts which are available, and it automatically have reserved the material. I'm going to say produce all. You can always also have a print of the manufacturing order or a production order, so you can submit that print copy to your team members so they can always reference it out, that what manufacturing has happened. And you can also plan the manufacturing in advance. For this demonstration purpose I have kept it relatively simple. Now here you can see that as soon as I manufactured the cycle handles, it showed that all the components are available. So now I'm going to basically manufacture the cycle model lamp, and I'm going to say produce all. As soon as I do this on the inventory team, it shows okay, two delivery to process instead of zero delivery to process. So a notification also went to uh, the inventory team again that these materials are ready and you can dispatch it to your customer. And a picking slip or a delivery slip can also be, or a delivery challan can also be generated out of the system, so which can be sent to the customer along with the material. So I'm going to validate this. As soon as I validate, you will see that the product stock will decrease. So right now you can see that the total stock that I have on hand is 45 quantities, and based on my demand and based two sales orders, it was required to manufacture 45 quantities. So you can see it here, and which basically, seven quantities I already had it on hand, so which doesn't need to be manufactured. And system is smart enough to give you such insight that what needs to be manufactured or what needs to be procured. So I'm going to quickly validate this, and as soon as I validate, I'm going to quickly show it to you that okay, I have now 20 on stock. And then I'm gonna again validate. This means that the material is dispatched. And if I go back to the products, you can see the quantity on hand is zero, that now I do not have any stock. We can do a lot more. This is just one way of configuring Odoo. You can also set up the minimum or maximum quantity reordering rules. You can have advanced MPS planning, where you can do the planning in advance, and based on the demand, it can show you that what needs to be purchased, what needs to be manufactured. It can also show you the cost analysis, that what cost is required, or what was the unit cost. So I'm going to quickly show it to you on a manufacturing order, that one of the recent manufacturing order that we just did. So you can see that this manufacturing order, we just made it to done 2 minutes ago. And then if I see the unit cost, that was this much. So it can give you a full cost analysis. It can also handle lot and serial tracking inside this system. Along with this, we also have the audit trail of everything that happens to any document inside the system. So you can see 11 minutes ago the manufacturing order created, then administrator user has confirmed it, and then this many quantities were about to purchase. So all activities under all the documents can be tracked. And then ultimately you can also have various reportings and dashboard, which I was planning to show it to you, that there are total revenue is this much, average order value is that, orders are total 4. So it can show you top customers, top quotations, and based on the access right, it can show you that uh, it can show you the dashboards to relative users. So this is an overall a small example that how Odoo can help you take informed decision, or how it can transform your business processes. uh, it can be configured other ways also. I would really recommend, if you can ask questions to me, that whether it can be done this way or whether it can be done that way, and I'll be happy to prepare demo, or you can get in touch with me. I have added my details in the description of the video. Thank you very much for watching.